And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. Today is our big day. It is gym day. We're not going for a workout. We're going to get our 6th badge. Speaking of which, how polished are our badges looking? Probably not very. So we'll give them a little bit of a polish. So yeah, the good thing about this episode is that we do not have to do any training because we've already done it. And I don't know if that's happened before, but that means that we're good to go. Everyone's level 40. I have to be really careful about... This is thrilling footage, by the way. I have to be really careful about who I use and how much because we can't let anyone get above level 41 for this gym. Otherwise, we will not be able to use them, which would be no good. This would be a lot better if you could actually see me rubbing these badges, but there you go. I've done enough exposition. You'll have to apologise, my throat, for I decided to get the flu. It was not actually really a decision that was up to me much, but it was done. And so the past 2 days have been turbulent, but we are now here. We're here. I think I'm in good health, but I'm feeling some remnants. So this gym is a steel-type gym, so we're actually going to get quite a good amount of use from a bunch of these guys, specifically probably Portugal, Myanmar and Tonga. Romania is probably going to be no good, and Brunei and Ethiopia also won't do too much damage. But we'll see how it goes. I have to be careful who I'm using. Hey there, champ to be. The gym leader here uses Steel-type Pokemon. Yeah, I just said that. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. And maybe Spadef as well. Okay, so... Don't know what these guys could possibly have, but let's try out our new and improved Portugal. Steel represents an unbending spirit, except for girders that bend. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Alright, there's more inspirational words from the world of Pokemon Platinum. I don't know why there's so many. Ricky! Ooh, Steelix. Well, I do want to test out Portugal, but that ground type of that Steelix, it's not something I want to deal with, so we'll use Myanmar. Steelix is giving us all a taste of his bad breath right there. Uh-oh, that's not good. But I'm sure a surf will deal with you. Actually, maybe it won't. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. Good stuff, Myanmar, as per usual. Alright. Well, Portugal, you gain XP anyway, so whatever. Take that, Ricky. I never gave up, but I still failed to win. This throws my whole perception of reality into question. If you give up, well, that's when everything ends for you. Very true. If you defeated before you even start, how can you possibly do anything in life or something like that? I don't know. A Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. I mean, it kind of is, but go on. It's so much deeper than that. It's a test of you as a person. Nah, I'm pretty sure that we get through in spite of me rather than because of me. Gary! Why do you have a level 37 Magnemite? Alright, Portugal. Let's Flame Wheel. Give him a taste of your fire hair. There should totally be a Mega Evolution of Rapidash, where the hair is just an afro hair of fire. That move was devastating. Yeah, you didn't really have much of a strategy there, sir. I get to work all day with my Pokemon, and even battle sometime. Aren't you a gym trainer? That's the whole point. I get all the fun I need every day. Seriously, they just pluck people off the street, it seems. I think one of these guys is an Azumarill for some unknown reason, so I need to be wary. Up and down you go on the lifts. Me, I like to battle. Well, see, you're a perfect candidate for a gym trainer. They all just seem to be workers. Multitasking peeps. Ooh, a Magnemite. Another one. Now, this guy has 3 Magnemite. I should probably also use Tonga. I haven't used Tonga in a while, and Tonga will probably be my best bet against the gym leader Byron. Or is it Brian? I think it's Byron. But we'll give Portugal some workout time. With another Magnemite. Now, will you follow the path of folly that is not having a Magneton at the end of this? It seems like you're building up to something magnificent. Magnificent? No, you just have a Magnemite. Never mind. Flame Wheel, Portugal. We will use Fire Blast someday. It might not be this day, though. Yeah. short work, because short circuit, you know. You've got me feeling down. No, I was the one feeling down. I can't keep this up. I'll go back to working on the lifts. What is there to do? These lifts, by the way, they don't have any sort of support in them. I could walk off and plummet to my doom here, and who would be responsible? I feel as though I should have signed a waiver before doing this. Like, why would you even install that lift? That lift was installed purely to troll people. I want to try and go... and just... oh, I have, indeed. I'm trying to go... I always like to save where I'm supposed to go till the end. Ooh, an ace trainer, perhaps? You all seem to be indoctrinated with green hair. An ace, oh there you go, has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. Ironically, I am on the ground floor. I demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. Hey man, I've been playing Pokemon for nearly 20 years now. I have since surpassed noob status. Ooh, a Scizor. Okay, Tonga, you're just making that entrance more dramatic. Well, you know what, I should totally have kept Portugal out, because Portugal is the perfect candidate for this. What could this thing possibly do? X-Scissor. Ooh, that was pretty strong for a not very effective attack, but we'll Flame Wheel. Oh, you're faster than Scizor. Yeah. Scizor looks like its hands, or yeah, or its claws, or its own living being. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that's in the lore of Scizor. Take that, Scizor. Wow, I'm in the mood to sing a lullaby. Going all emo on us, are you? Your earnest enthusiasm. I guess it kinda makes you an ace. Don't associate me with the likes of you. Maybe you're a trainer who has potential to surpass aces. Now, you know that there is no card that surpasses aces. Maybe a Joker, depending on what you're playing. Again, this seems very dangerous. I'm just trying to... Why would you make this here? It seems completely pointless. Right, so that looks like it's the way forward, so naturally we want to not head there yet. Oh, hang on, no, that's fine, but it's here that we need to see. Or this could just go nowhere. That also works. Okay, so that also went nowhere, so I guess it is this guy who we will take on. Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history right after this tune. Oh, I can't get enough of that. Now, I would have changed that as my ringtone. I remember saying that I was going to do that. However, if you guys remember, several parts ago, we're talking like back in Solaceon Town, I mentioned how I had no phone. I still have no phone. It's well, I do have a phone now, but I have bought a replacement, a £20 replacement, and its main feature is an FM radio. So yeah, that phone is still out of action. My current phone has no capacity for ringtones of such a thing, so I'll just have to make do with some stock ringtone. But anyway, life is a lot different without a phone with 4G and all that pizzazz on it. But that's still my situation. I'm phoneless, sort of. Good job, Tonga. That thing was so close to giving 666 SP. A spectacular loss, but it's still a loss. The ends justify the means? The way you helped each other. That is what made you prevail. If by help each other you mean you... And again, using Earthquake with all these, like, lifts here does not seem safe. What do you want, sir? Oh yeah! We're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. Whoa now, I just want a Pokemon battle. And you seem like you should be in a fighting gym. Or you can use Steelix, that's fine. It's a de facto fighting Pokemon, I guess. We're gonna Earthquake you. I wonder if it's thinking an Ice Fang. I guess we'll find out if that is the case. Oh, yeah. Oh, the crit Earthquakes. Tonga taking his place apart. That's what I want to see. Maybe a level 41. Good stuff. We have to be careful. I think we're fine unless this one Steelix gives like 5 billion XP. Earthquake. Boom. Bringing down the house. Or the gym in this case. Oh, not this time. This time, Nancy boy. Aha! Sandstorm, which will do precisely nothing to Tonga. You fool. Prepare to be earthquaked. Boom. Good job, Tonga. That required all of our mental strategery. Using earthquake twice. Alright. That was a complete trashing. That is correct. And you gave me a weirdly specific number of money. I must rededicate myself to training. The road extends into infinity. Sounds like you're trying to come up with some sort of album name. Right. There can't be many more trainers, one would presume. Presuming it's dangerous, but what's happening? Oh, there is another. There is another. An ace trainer, if you will. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of our Pokemon. Mostly the weaknesses. That's why I can never complete my monotype challenges. Brianna! Ooh, a Bronzor. I know these things all too well. Alright, Portugal. Flame Wheel! It seems like the only move I'm really using with you nowadays. So that is enough to see you pass this Bronzor. Alright. Now, I imagine that you may have more Bronzor where that came from. Ah! I know it. Ooh, it's at a 1 level higher. I guess you don't like Bronzong, otherwise you would have evolved it by this point. Which is a shame, because Bronzong are pretty awesome. So is, I was about to call it Brunei, so is Bronzor. I do that sometimes. Whenever I use a Pokemon with a nickname enough, I don't usually nickname my Pokemon in, like, first-time playthroughs of games. Like in my Pokemon Sun playthrough, I haven't nicknamed anything, because then I'd forget the names of the actual Pokemon themselves, and I'd have to start referring to that species by their nickname. My focus was too narrow-minded, yeah, telling me. Start by becoming friendly with your Pokemon. I mean really friendly. I mean 5 hours cycling up and down cycling road levels of friendliness. If you do that, you'll learn naturally how you should battle with it. Right, let's swap you out, because you are almost level 42. And whilst that is the meaning of life, that'd be no good in this situation. Oh, this looks like an ominous thing. Aha! Here he is. The greatest Steel-type user. Well, he's one of them. Byron. So we're going to completely overkill by using this Moo Moo Milk on Portugal. Now, what is our strategy? It's probably our best bet to lead with Tonga. What items do we have? Quick Claw on Tonga, that's good. Metronome on Portugal, that's okay. And a Shell Bell. I think this is fine. I think we're good. I don't really remember what he has. But I think he has a Bastiodon. He has possibly... I don't know why I'm thinking he has a Magneton. And he may have a Steelix. But you know me, I get confused a lot with Diamond and Pearl, so he may have something else I'm not expecting. Maybe a Bronzong even. But anyway, we'll find out. I think we're good to go. So let's do this thing. Ah! That's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son, Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. Ah, yeah, I aspire to that levels of purpled hairedness. Okay, so he does have a Magneton. Only did not heal my PP. That's not great, but Earthquake should do. Oh no! So I kind of hope we don't have many special attacks. But Tonga should make short work of this Magneton. Which definitely should have Levitate as a hidden ability by this point. But never mind, I'm not complaining in this circumstance. Tonga used to tore that thing apart. And a Steelix. So I suspect this thing might have Fire Fang or something. But thinking about it, if it has Fire Fang, it might have Ice Fang. And then it might have Thunder Fang. Meaning that if you switch to... Well, I could switch to Myanmar. To Surf, because that would one-hit KO it, hopefully. Well, if it does have Fire or Ice Fang, I guess the best thing to do is switch to Myanmar and find out. Come on, Myanmar. You can take this. Oh, it could just use Sandstorm. That's really bizarre. Okay, Myanmar. Well, you know what to do. Surf it up. Yeah. Let's flood this place. We're earthquaking, we're surfing, the whole place is coming down. Okay, well, let's survive that. It's not really what I wanted, but that's okay, because you might use your healing item. Oh boy. Okay, this could hurt. Come on, Myanmar. You've got this. Oh yeah, that was fine by me. Okay. So that did about 50 damage. If you're gonna earthquake, it might, and if there is a sandstorm, maybe Tonga is the best bet after all. Let's go back to Tonga. Because you can take earthquakes like it's no tomorrow. Full restore? Ooh, we're in full restore territory. Okay, okay. That is fine though. We're gonna earthquake. I really should have healed my PP for earthquake. That's something that may be a mistake. But I'm confident. Quietly confident. Ice Fang, you do have Ice Fang. Come on, Tonga. Oh gosh. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Why wouldn't you have used that in the first place? Okay. So I don't really know what to do now. I don't think Steelix can avoid attacks, right? How much did that do? You had full health, so that must have done... I'm doing maths, oh my god. That did... I think that actually did 68 damage. Now, if I was going to switch to Myanmar and it decides to earthquake for some reason and gets a crit, then Myanmar is knocked out. But I don't really know what else I can do other than switch and heal. So if we're going to do that, I'm actually going to switch to Ethiopia. Just so I can heal stuff. You went for the Ice Fang. Okay. That is okay. And Sandstorm is gone, so... Oh, not Ether, although we might need Ether soon. Alright, let's heal up Tonga. This thing wants to earthquake, but that is fine. I can switch into an earthquake, no problem. Oh yeah, Ethiopia. Earthquakes do nothing to you. Okay, Tonga, you're back. And then we can earthquake. And hopefully this thing earthquakes too. It's just a trade of earthquakes. Alright. And the sandstorm's not up, so earthquake with no problems. Whew. Good job, Tonga. You're the superior earthquaker, and a crit we probably could have done with a moment ago, but I'm not complaining. Alright, good stuff, guys. Now finally, Bastiodon. I don't know what this thing could know. Oh, what's this? My last one! This is where we make a last stand, and don't you do it again. Right, well, Earthquake will do a lot, right? Maybe even one hit? But this thing is very physically defensive, so we will see. Come on, Tonga. Yeah! Obliteration! Awesome, awesome stuff, Tonga, once again. Whew, but that was a bit scary with that Ice Fang. But we did it! My sturdy Pokemon defeated once again. You were strong enough to take down the prize team of Pokemon. In recognition of the power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Woohoo! The training pays off again. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside a battle. And you now have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take this too. What is this particular move? I don't actually know. Flash Cannon? Ah, yeah. If it hits, it may also lower the target's special defense Oh, right. That actually might not be a bad move for good old Brunei. But we did it. That was pretty straightforward, but not without its share of trouble. But we managed it. Through strategery and all that fun stuff. Now, that was probably really short, so I'm not actually going to end the episode just yet. In fact, Barry is abducting us. Hey, that's the mine badge. Good going. How long are we waiting here for? You're tough enough to consider being the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to actually happen. Excuse me, but if you look at our track record, I'm like 5 for nothing now, maybe even 6. I don't even remember. That's how many times I whooped your butt. Anyway, Nefashuu, come with me to the library. Okay. Well, I'm not being dragged there, but that is precisely where I'm going to go.
You're too slow!
Come on, let's move it. Okay. Hey, man. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, fool? I've never seen someone so eager to read. I guess I should be grateful. Hey, Nefashuu! Over here, this way! I can see. You know? Okay, Gramps. I brought Nefashuu, like I said. Well, that's a pretty disrespectful way to greet your elders, but there you go. Alright, I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. That's what I thought.
Everyone's here finally. Nefashuu, everyone, listen. You may have forgotten already, but I study the evolution of Pokemon.
I'm not that dense.
But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply, like mitosis. Pokemon that evolve, and those that don't, and ones that mega evolve, except we're not supposed to know what that is yet. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in, because, you know, I don't do work myself. I just assign small children to do it for me. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be mirages.
What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokédex.
And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokédex, you fool? But that's water under the metaphorical bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too.
You can count on me! Can we really? It'll help my Pokédex too. Nefashuu, you go too, won't you? Well, I don't even get a yes-no dialogue box.
I will have made all of you go regardless, because I'm kind of like that. I don't pay you for this either. Anyway, now, there are 3 lakes. In Sinnoh, not the entire world, that would be silly. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you go to Lake Verity.
Will do!
Barry, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That will take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, of course. Gramps, you know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. And you know what? I was going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon battle on Route 201. Even though I forgot completely about it till just now.
Very well, but if you say so, whatever, I'm counting on you. And that leaves Nefashuu with Lake Valor. The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed?
Yeah, the screen just kind of shook around us.
What was that about? No, wait, I mean TV, the TV, news, anything.
Oh, that's why that TV's there. Well, that's not a good sign. Guys? Guys?
What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. If by footage you mean a still image, it was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there.
It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake?
Gramps, they said it was an explosion.
But why at Lake Valor? That's the least impressive of all the lakes. Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids, be careful going down the stairs.
Okay.
Nefashuu, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks, however. Be alert always.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, well, if our earthquakes weren't bad enough, someone has looked to surpass that.
Hello, this is the Canalave Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises. It certainly wasn't me who screamed, "Gah!" or shouted, "Help me!" No, really, that wasn't me screaming.
Yeah, right. I'm sure the other people say something too.
That tremor, that wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kids!
That sounds like some sort of strange kids' TV show.
Did you hear? They say there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor.
But I hear everything's fine now. Wow, that was quick.
I guess it was just a lot of noise.
Gramps, I'm going.
I got a bad feeling about this. That Barry can't sit still. Nefashuu, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay, not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking place. But before you go, don't be stressed. Don't get it over your head. We will try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity.
Nefashuu, you'll be okay no matter what, right?
Yeah, I guess cool. That earthquake was nothing on Tonga. Alright. Things got intense. I guess we're going to have to help clean up Lake Valor, but I feel as though that can wait until the next recording session. So, until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodles.